The ACCC noted in its digital platforms inquiry that while advertising spend in radio, TV, outdoor and print combined has been falling over the past decade, it's been growing rapidly in online. But the number of online players benefiting are limited, with Google and Facebook, in red and blue there, the main beneficiaries, with their dominance growing. That's one of the reasons why the government is moving with its legislation. But some experts say Facebook is willing to forego some of that revenue to avoid setting an expensive global precedent. In the US, Facebook is fighting moves which may see it offload some of its other apps like Instagram and WhatsApp, while in the European Union, it is facing action over copyright and its obligation to pay for news there.
So essentially, it's saying, well, we can stop doing news in Australia, so Europe, you can't come after us, and the US, you can't break us up. So Australia is simply being used as an example in a much, much bigger play.
A big question for advertisers is, will they be willing to pay for advertising space alongside fake news or personal posts? The former CEO of Facebook Australia says a compromise will likely be reached.
But I think even if they do come together and Facebook turns back on news, I think we should all reflect that, this is a foreign entity basically saying, hey, we're going to flick things off when it suits us. And this is not just taking Tim Tams off the shelves of Australian supermarkets. This is screwing around with our information ecosystem and accessing information and content that's important to every Australian living in a democracy.
Mr. Sheila adds he's disappointed local Facebook employees are not taking a stand. And as we heard, SBS News has been hit by the Facebook restrictions, but go to our website or download the SBS News app for the latest. Plus, you can also find us on Twitter, Apple News, Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. And for information about COVID-19 in more than 60 languages, go to sbs.com.au/coronavirus.